Welcome to the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast, your weekly gateway to the latest news and developments shaping Namibia's dynamic oil and gas sector. Today is Friday, 17 October 2025, and I'm Kobus Taser from Windhoek with the latest news, updates, and insights from the Namibia oil and gas industry. Let's dive right in. This week's top headlines: Sintana Energy Inc. announces acquisition. Angola's Sonamet targets expansion into Namibia. Baker Hughes and NIPDB host Supplier Day. Petrofund and Baker Hughes signs MOU. Sintana Energy Inc. has entered into an all-share agreement to acquire Challenger Energy Group plc, a UK-listed exploration company with key assets in offshore Uruguay. The transaction, valued at approximately £44.7 million, will see Challenger shareholders receive 0.4705 Sintana shares for each Challenger share, representing a 44% premium to the latest closing price. Upon completion, Challenger shareholders will hold about 25% of Sintana's issued share capital. The acquisition marks a major step in Sintana's growth strategy, expanding its exploration footprint across Namibia, Uruguay, and the Bahamas. The combined entity will hold 8 exploration licenses across 2 countries, including Sintana's interests in Namibia's Mopani discoveries and Challenger's offshore Uruguay blocks, with Chevron as operator. The merger creates a stronger, diversified exploration platform positioned along the southern Atlantic margin, offering exposure to high-impact hydrocarbon plays. Sintana CEO Robert Bose said that the move delivers on our long-term strategy to build a portfolio of high-impact exploration opportunities, while the company prepares for AIM listing later this year to enhance its global investor reach. Sonamet, Angola's leading oil and gas fabrication company, has announced plans to expand its regional footprint with a focus on Namibia. Speaking at the Angola Oil and Gas 2025 conference, Marketing and Commercial Director Sandro Ferreira said the company is in talks with Namibian authorities to explore opportunities for establishing local operations through tax incentives and industrial-free zones. The move aims to strengthen Sonamet's ability to serve Southern Africa's growing energy sector while leveraging its extensive fabrication and engineering capabilities. The company, which has contributed to major projects such as Total Energy's CLOV Phase 3 and Chevron's Sanna lean gas connection, is renowned for maintaining a 70% local workforce in Angola. Sonamet plans to replicate this model in Namibia by integrating Namibian professionals into its operations and continuing its tradition of knowledge transfer. Ferreira confirmed that the company has already trained 30 Namibian welders and pipefitters, reinforcing Sonamet's commitment to regional collaboration and local content development. Baker Hughes, in partnership with the Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board, the NIPDB, hosted a Supplier Day in Windhoek to strengthen local participation in Namibia's oil and gas sector. The event brought together suppliers, industry stakeholders, and young professionals to promote capacity building, knowledge sharing, and supplier development within Namibia's growing energy industry. With a comment on this is Country Director for Baker Hughes, Victor Joseph.
What we did today is what we call a Suppliers Day. And this event is geared towards making sure that we're building capacity, for local suppliers and even capacity for young Namibian professionals. So, and in addition to that, we're bringing together Namibian suppliers to put them through what is required to actually participate in oil and gas. So this is a capacity building, is a capacity development building to make sure that we are getting the Namibians, the opportunity to partake in the developing oil and gas sector.
The Supplier Day featured networking sessions, panel discussions, and interactive exhibitions focused on sustainable local content and partnership opportunities. Both Baker Hughes and the NIPDB emphasized that the initiative is part of a broader national strategy to localize skills, enhance competitiveness, and prepare Namibians for direct participation in oil and gas projects. The event marks another milestone in efforts to align private sector growth with Namibia's long-term energy development agenda. Staying with Baker Hughes, the Petroleum Training and Education Fund Petrofund and Baker Hughes have signed a Memorandum of Understanding to train and develop Namibian field service engineers, a move that underscores efforts to build technical expertise in the energy sector. The MOU, signed during the Baker Hughes Supplier Day in Windhoek, focuses on equipping young professionals with practical experience in field operations, maintenance, and advanced energy systems. With a comment on this is Country Director for Baker Hughes, Victor Joseph.
We signed a MOU with Petrofund, and that MOU gears towards training young Namibian professionals to become field service engineers, and that is going to help and position them with the opportunity for oil and gas industry.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast. If you would like to contribute with news and information, please contact us at info@namibiaoilandgas.com. For more news, information, resources, and updates of the week, visit www.namibiaoilandgas.com. Join us next time as we continue to explore the top stories driving Namibia's energy future.